Here we are in Game 3 of this best of 3 lower bracket final between Team Secret and Team Spirit. The winner progresses to a best of 5 against PSG LGD. The loser goes home. And fortunately for them, they'll still have a sizable lump of cash burning a hole in their pocket. Nowhere near as much as you're going to get if you do finish 1 or 2. But, you know, I think somewhere around $4 to $5 million for third place. So certainly not a bad day. But you get into that first or second place and we're talking big bucks. So let's have a look at the initial bans. So Team Spirit banned out Monkey King and the Ogre, and Secret got rid of the Bane of the Lion, and immediately Team Secret pick up the Tiny. Now, I'm just noticing, I'm just going to say it, it's still in the pool. The Lycan is still available. I mean, I'll get back to the rest of the other bans, but I want to talk about this before Team Secret potentially pick it. Yesterday, Team Secret got blown up by a Tiny Lycan combination with the Wolf Bite onto the Tiny by PSG LGD. And you have to wonder, is that in their mind right now? The Lycan is available. Wyvern has been picked on the side of Team Spirit, so there is that control for all the units, just to keep in mind. I mean, Team Secret had a Wyvern yesterday against the Lycan, and there it is. Oh, I'm on top of it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. So the Lycan is picked on the side of Team Spirit. So they are learning from their loss yesterday. Not just a loss, the dismantling they received yesterday at the hands of PSG LGD. So they've gone for this Tiny Lycan. So Lycan, when he gets the Ag Scepter, he gets to bite an ally and turn them into a werewolf as well. And that ally gets all the benefits of that Lycan gets when he turns into the wolf form as well. So we are going to see a Lycan biting a Tiny, and we're going to have a massive wolf rockman, or a rock wolfman, or maybe not even a man, just a rock wolf. So hopefully Team Spirit have got a plan for this, because I'm looking at their draft and it's very similar to the draft Team Secret had yesterday against LGD. They had a mag, they had a Wyvern, and it did nothing. They got absolutely ran over. So let's have a look at the rest of the bans. So Ember's out, Necro's out as well as the Lifestealer. Rubik has been banned along with the TA and the Void. So 2 of the Spirit Brothers are banned out. There's Earth Spirit and Void Spirit still available in the pool. Team Secret have picked up, along with the Lycan, the Shadow Demon. Now, this hero has been banned out a couple of times. Obviously, the Demonic Purge, particularly if you get the Ags, is lethal with the 3 charges. Obviously, does pierce through BKB. So just looking at... Oh, I know what they're doing. So the Shard on Shadow Demon, you can now cast Demonic Purge on an ally or something like that. I don't think I've really seen it much in use, but you can get the Shard and cast it on your ally, and you can buff them up even more, stop them from being stunned and whatnot. It dispels them at the end of the duration, almost a bit like the Grimstroke Shard on the Inkswell. So I think they're just trying to buff up this Tiny even more. So Team Spirit pick the Dark Willow and the Sven. They want to pick someone who can fight against this Tiny, but the God Strength with the Empower, he's going to deal a lot of damage. He's going to be Team Spirit's own Superman on their side, but I just don't know if it's enough. The one thing that Team Secret didn't get off yesterday in their game against LGD is a good Winter's Curse against the Wolf form Tiny. LGD just played very well around the timings, invaded the map at very good times, and caught out Secret, when they weren't really ready for it. It was, I might add as well, a Zai Magnus, which no disrespect to Zai Magnus, but I think Collapse has been probably playing the best Magnus this tournament. So there are a few different variables at play between the draft yesterday between LGD and Team Secret, but the core concepts are still there. So it will be a leaner final pick. That'll be for Nisha mid. So will be Zai offlane Lycan, safe lane Tiny, played by Matumba Man, and supports going either way. Final pick coming out for Team Spirit. They are still looking for a Toronto Tokyo hero. Storm is in the pool, and Puck was banned out from their side. Puck and Tinker are banned out. So were they thinking of getting a Storm? They have 12 seconds left. Something with high mobility. And it is the Storm Spirit. So they will grab the Storm. Final pick for Toronto Tokyo. Man, predictions plus on this draft. I'm nailing it. So, I mean, everyone knows what's going to happen in this game. We're going to have a point in this match where Matumba Man is running around in wolf form, very, very strong. We don't really see stomps this late in the tournament between teams that are playing very well. But I have to say, if Team Secret make it to the point where they are able to have the Wolf Tiny, the Rock Wolf, running around, I fear for Team Spirit, because we had a first-hand experience yesterday and it was not pretty at all. It wasn't pretty at all. It's pretty disgusting. So, I mean, everyone loves an underdog. Team Secret are expected to win this game. After the draft, I'd say they're expected to win this game. But Team Spirit is everyone's younger brother. Everyone's rooting for him. So it's really the underdog story against probably the team that is expected to win here. And I have to say, Team Secret have got a lot of the meta picks in this draft. With the Tiny, the Elder Titan, and the Lycan, and the Lena. Probably 4 out of 5 meta picks on the side of Team Secret was Team Spirit. Storm, okay. The Sven is not really meta. Dark Willow, not really meta. I mean, the Dark Willow was paired up with the Morphling last game, which sort of made sense. But sort of just by itself, I don't see the big advantage. So there is no sort of big AoE control as well. I mean, there is a Magnus. What am I talking about? No AoE control. Play with the highest magic with pure damage done by 10 minutes. I mean, probably Nisha. Highest physical damage they'll do in a hit. I mean, we're dealing with a tiny wolf form here. I think we're going to have 1001 plus. 2 smokes coming out from the teams right now. Player with the total magic pure damage about 25 minutes. Maybe Toronto Tokyo. Actually, I think it's probably Nisha as well. Last, it's probably Nisha. Right. Okay, Team Spirit moving through under the cover of smoke into Secret's triangle. No one's home though. There is a ping coming out from Toronto Tokyo. There's a high five. Nisha knows they're here. Come high five. Smoke has dispelled. Don't show yourself, Naposhka. Is anyone going to wander over here? It is nighttime, so vision is limited. Secret definitely know where Team Spirit are. They even have the wolf scouting them out. So there is a wolf. I do know where they are. I mean, Team Spirit need to commit for this rune because they're not going to get 2 here. Yapsol's going to beat into Mira though. Maposhka is here just to dissuade Yapsor from pursuing any further. and we will be heading to our lanes. So two runes apiece. So in the top lane, Matumba Man with Puppy, we're playing the Tiny and the Shadow Demon, looking to play pretty aggressively in this lane. Although he did get the disruption level 1, so no level in Shadow Poison just yet. They'll be up against Collapse on the Mag, along with Mira playing the Dark Willow. In the mid lane, Toronto Tokyo playing his Storm, as he did in game 1, up against Nisha playing the Lina. And as we've seen in many a game this tournament, Lina is a very strong lane dominator, particularly against the Storm, who struggles before level 6. Bottom lane, Yutoro on the Sven, wanting to be the big carry of this game, trying to outscale everyone else in this match and have a strong timing probably before this Tiny and Lycan can come online. Will be supported by Miposhka on the Winter Wyvern bottom, the level 1 in Afterburn, currently on cooldown, and Zai. And Zai playing the Lycan. So this bottom lane is probably be pretty passive. I mean, top lane, we didn't miss the first blood, it was just Mira denying himself to a creep, so that's okay, didn't miss that one. Okay. So Lina leading the last hits, 10 last hits, 5 denies already. Very early on in the game, and look at Nisha just bullying Toronto Tokyo. I mean, he's going to take three tower hits. That's actually pretty significant in that mid lane. Tumba Man. I mean, this top lane both has ways of repositioning, because Collapse can obviously skewer back into tower range, but Matumba Man can toss into tower range as well. I mean, we're just fighting right now. We don't have a collapse, a avalanche for 7 seconds, and this is who's going to get the first blood. One more hit, Puppy gets the first blood over onto Collapse, and Matumba Man actually survives. Puppy with the Shadow Poison, slowly stacking them up, stacking up that Shadow Poison. You get those high stacks, you're gonna burn down to it. And Nisha just pressuring Toronto Tokyo mid. Level 2 in the Dragon Slave already, and you can feel the pressure on Toronto Tokyo. He's getting the bottle. He's going to go over and collect the rune. He's going to try and have a stack. Getting the efficiency out of the lane. Yapsel will snipe out Naposhka's Courier bottom. 30 gold to each member of the team. Naposhka, the humble Wyvern. Some might say an ice dragon. Some might say Wyverns aren't dragons. I tend to think it's a form of dragon.
Stupendous.
Will lose his courier. So top lane, Puppy just getting a little bit out of the side camps, popping the clarity, get enough for a few Shadow Poison. I mean, Collapse wants to cancel this. He will with the Shockwave. Will he? No, he won't. He'll just pump fake the skewer. Has gone for the level 2 in Shockwave. A little bit different. We did see the maxed out in power in the lane earlier. And Yutoro, he is going on a trip with this creep wave. I mean, this is not where you tend to farm, in the safe lane. But I mean, it's very safe. I mean, Yutoro, this is the safest he's ever felt right now. He's being embraced between his T1, T2 tower. He's got a massive creep wave sitting here as well. He's going to get all of them. There's no contest. I mean, he's loving life right now. He's level 3. He's got the boots most likely coming out. Yep, he'll have the treads up. Top lane, though, Collapse with the Shockwave. Coming across onto Matumba and Puppy. Mira with the wands, and one salve just to keep sustaining the lane. Yapsel is just here annoying Toronto Tokyo. He knows that Nisha has been bodying Toronto Tokyo mid. And if he can just come over and slow down the farming the stacks, or farming the creep camps, even more. Like, look at this, he's just being a nuisance. He knows that Nisha has absolutely bullied him out of lane. 38 and 18 to 22 and 1. So, Toronto Tokyo is feeling it. He's not had a fun lane. And Yapsel just said, well, if you haven't had a fun lane, I'm going to come over and look, he's going to send the Spirit again. He's just going to keep annoying Toronto Tokyo, making it hard for him to farm even the jungle camps. Matumba Man is sitting quite low. I mean, when I say quite low, he's on 400 HP. which may seem low, but he's going to be subbed up. He's got a lot of HP to work with. Nisha with the level 6. Laguna's online. I mean, a Laguna plus a level 3 Dragon Slave would probably do Miposhka in, but he does get around. Laguna doing 500 magic damage. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't go for the Light Striker right there. I mean, he probably would have got the solo kill over onto Toronto Tokyo. Collapse now putting a level in the Empower, wants to start leveling that up for his Sven. I mean, this Sven, if they ever get an RP onto the side of Team Secret with more than one hero, they are going to disappear. It's going to be a Sven who naturally has the Great Cleave. 100% of damage that he does, he cleaves as well. And if you have on top of that the maxed out Empower, it'll be 140% cleave and additional 36% damage. Banishment coming out onto Collapse top. He's going to actually get the skewer onto Puppy. He'll get it. One tower hit. It will be enough maybe to get the kill. Matama Man doesn't get the return kill over onto Collapse, but the poison from Puppy will get the job done. And posthumously, he will claim the kill onto Collapse. Of course, Collapse does get the XP. Toronto Tokyo does have level 6, and the Arcane Rune is going to go in onto Nisha. Yatoro's made the rotation. He does have the stun and the God Strength. He's going to pop it, and Nisha, see you later. The Fire Lady just went a little too far, and here comes Yatoro. He's going to start farming the stacks. He's going to stack it again. Look at this. This guy is all... Oh, and the Cleave is going to come out as well. What level Cleave is it? Level 2 Cleave, along with the level 3 Great Cleave. This level 6 Yatoro is going to start cleaning house on these stacks. I mean, you don't see carries taking a triple stack of Ancients at 7 minutes in. This is exactly what Yatoro is doing. I mean, God Strength is down now, but he's still got the Empower running, and he's actually got the 100% Great Cleave now. And he's actually going to get all of the neutral items up for Team Spirit early. Yapsor is going to be running in here on Miposhka, just denying as much XP as he can. Miposhka, ring around a rosy, pocket full of posies, and Yapsor will back away. Top lane, the Brambles catching onto Matumba with the skewer through, but still no level 6 on Magnus, and I doubt they would have committed if they did, because still 1200 HP and 11 sticks on Tiny. This guy is not going to go down easily. Yapsor with the boots and the windlace, just so he can get the hits on a little bit easier and move quickly around the map, make fast rotations. Got a clarity, just to make sure he can continue to cast his spirit pretty much constantly. Yatoro has gone for the Mask of Matter, so he's going to be looking to farm. This is a man who wants to farm. We do have the Helm of the Dominator on Zai. Miposhka coming in, stun's going to come out, pop the God Strength, and Yapsor. Yap gone. Toronto Tokyo, Nisha. Wherever Toronto Tokyo goes, Nisha is there following as well with Laguna. He's leveling up that Fiery Soul. Going to do a lot of right click damage as well. Collapse playing around timings. He doesn't get the reverse polarity at level 6. Instead, works on getting another level in the power so he can accelerate his farm and levels even further.
Stupendous.
No new stacks for Yatoro to be taking on this Sven. I do like the build. He's maxing out the Stormhammer second instead of the Warcry. Just a little bit of burst damage and control can be pretty crucial in the early game. Yatoro does strike me as a carry who doesn't want to sit back and not do anything. So Sven fits well with him because he's already made 2 rotations with the God Strength and got 2 kills for it. So he's been rewarded for his rotations. If we have a look at the net worth, we can see Sven is at the top of it, leading by 600 in front of Lina. And this is Lina who had an excellent lane. So he's taken the Ancients, he's taken a couple of kills. He's 2-0-0. Every time that God Strength comes up, he wants to get involved. Bottom lane, Toronto Tokyo goes in. Curse Crown will come out onto Nisha, only level 1. And a bit of a fuss at bottom, all for nothing, because the rune actually spawned at top. Oh, he's zipping. There's a long zip from Toronto Tokyo. Fear coming out. He's committing for the kill. But there's going to be a disruption. Toronto Tokyo, you've gone too far. He will get the kill, but he's going to cost Mira his life as well. And both of them are going to go down. He doesn't actually get the D ward either. They might deny that. They will leave the obs up and functioning. Toronto Tokyo, just... I mean, they forced the TPs mid, but it just seemed a little deep. I mean, you love to see it. You love to see a Storm who's not afraid to get involved, but you got to be wary of your mana. You know, you go all the way in deep here. What's your escape plan? What's your exit strategy? How are you planning on getting out of this one? And I think for Toronto Tokyo, from the very moment he zipped in, there wasn't going to be an exit strategy. He was going in deep from the start. RP is up available on Collapse. He's actually gone for a mech early. Interesting timing. Nisha and Yapsa are here smoked. Do they want to go on Collapse? Maybe they don't think they can kill him. He's got 1300 HP. Yeah, and he just skewers out. So that's a wasted smoke on the side of Secret. Collapse easily being able to skewer over the cliff. And you know what? He did have the mech there. So another 275 health. A lot of armor. Would have been hard to bring down even if they had got the initiation. I mean, we don't have... Let me have a look. We don't have the splitter yet on Yapsor. So I don't think they would have had the burst damage available. Another zip in from Toronto Tokyo. RP going to be used by Collapse as well. And the stun follow-up from Yapsor. And they will put this Lina down. Now, Lina is meant to be dominating the map right now. Meant to be having a very strong time. And if you start dying a little too many times on Lina in the early game, that's when you're meant to be strong. And you don't get the ability to scale late with like the Eye of Skadi and the Daedalus, BKB, etc. You're going to have problems. Yutoro. What do they want? They want Nisha again. Collapse is here. He's going to see him walk up the high ground. No, they do back off. I mean, Yutoro, we saw him in match yesterday playing as Drow. He got bodied in lane and he immediately went to look for the fight as well. So this is a carry who isn't content at sitting back and not helping his team. I mean, I don't want to compare him to, of course, carries who are eliminated from the tournament, but it is very, say, Nico Baby-esque in his want to go and help the team and sort of putting the team above him in priority. Toronto Tokyo just living mid, dodging the tree toss. That is a maxed out tree toss, so it would have been close. I think he would have lived, but it would have been very, very close. Top lane, Collapse has been caught, mech coming out, Demonic Purge being used. He is going to skewer, but doesn't make it up to the high ground, and he will go down to the Shadow Poison of Puppy. Zai has used the wolf form. It's going to run out though. He's got no boots. No boots. And it's just a man walking slowly. And the zip's going to come in. Zai, I have to say, you are going to be in a lot of trouble here. The Bedlam comes out as well. The Stomp's going to be a little too late to save. And Mira will walk away uninterrupted. I have to say, Yapsor, the levels. The level on Yapsor is only level 6. Mira is level 9. What's happened with the levels this game? Team Spirit got a 3000 XP lead currently. So
illusion.
Interesting. Gold lead to Secret currently, but an XP lead over to Team Spirit, and I think a lot of that is on Mira. This level 9 Dark Willow, he's having a great game. I mean, just to give you, like, Collapse is only level 9, so I don't know where he's been getting his levels from. I mean, Maposhka's level 9 as well. Where are they getting these levels from on the side of on the side of Team Spirit. It's just Yapsaw that's underleveled. Puppy's been involved in a few kills. Maybe it's just been those clean rotations they've made. Maybe to get kills and get out. Collapse does have the RP. They're sort of baiting him a little bit mid, but who's baiting who? In comes the blink. But he doesn't stun. He used the Mask of Madness. Long zip in. Toronto Tokyo onto the backline, but he's got LSA. He's going to zip. RP on 3! And they're on top of him. What are they going to do? Where's Sven? Toro, he's got the blink available. Is he going to go back in? I can't help but wonder where Yatoro was then. RP came out on 3 and there just wasn't enough follow-up damage. Toronto Tokyo was on top dealing a lot with the static remnants and the overcharge, or the overload, but you just have to wonder there was where the Sven went. I think he might have gone back, not expecting the team to sort of commit so hard. But here we go. We are 4,000 gold away from the Wolf Bite. Let's have a look at Matamaman. He's going to try and solo Toronto Tokyo, and he will do it. I mean, look at this Tiny. This is the POS 1 Tiny. He's going around styling on your mid Storm. He just burst him from full to nothing. That's got to feel bad for Toronto Tokyo. Because Matamaman, he's just going to keep farming. That was just on his farm route. He was farming through here, went to the lane. I'll farm these creeps as well. I'll farm a Toronto Tokyo too. I'll just add you to my farm list. I mean, can you imagine the Wolf Bite already? I mean, he's going to have the Silver Edge, possibly the BKB when that Wolf Bite comes out. And that's going to be scary. I fear for Team Spirit. And look at these wolves, they're just chasing Miri down. Oh my goodness, you hate to be a support against summons. I was a little bit surprised with that initiation here from Yatoro before as well. He popped the Mask of Madness and he didn't have the stun available. I think if he just had the stun instead of the Mask of Madness, he probably would have cleaned up that first kill and that fight would have gone even better for them. Oh, Toronto Tokyo's in. He's going to pull, interrupt the Stomp, and Yapsaw will throw out the Splitter, but he will go down. That Splitter, what's the cooldown on? 100? Actually 113 seconds. Not going to have that Splitter for a while. I have to wonder if that was the right call to use that Splitter in that moment, because he's going to be at a disadvantage for quite a while after he's respawned. Matamaman has found Toronto Tokyo again. I mean, the ult's come out, but there's no one else here. No one else can connect. Matamaman is just hunting this Storm Spirit right now. And the worst thing is, Storm is not going towards any survivability. He's going for an Orchid. So, this is going to just keep happening. I mean, Secret have vision over this area. They have 2 wards on this southern side. I mean, they have a third one if you include this one as well, sort of on the river. So, this is not a safe area for Toronto Tokyo to farm. And he's found that out twice. I don't want to say he's tilted, but I mean, he's got to be just scratching his head a little bit at the moment. With the burst coming out from this Tiny. I mean, it is a Tiny after all. It's a level 17 Tiny, 18 minutes in. He's got the level 2 in Grow, so bonus attack. No longer deals bonus toss damage with the Grow. Of course, that is a relic of the past. But he has got the plus 15% bonus on the tree grab damage. Plus 15%. That's so much. Just bonus your, just up your percentage damage by 15. Man. Toronto Tokyo, he's got to be feeling a little bit scared at the moment. Yeah, the Stomp's going to come out. He doesn't know if there's a Tiny around somewhere. He's just going to be playing very, very scared on this Storm Spirit. His momentum has been just stopped. If you look at Toronto Tokyo and Collapse, their farm is not growing. Their farm is not growing. Yatoro is the only one really farming on their side, and is he going to be enough? We saw what happened yesterday to Nisha playing the DK. You know, full to 0 on the DK in 4 hits. from this wolf-bitten tiny. 4 hits. Now you have to imagine a Warcried Sven is pretty similar to a DK, who wasn't broken, I might add. So, you know, if DK died in 4 hits, I think Sven's going to do something pretty similar. And if all your eggs are in that basket, I mean, I don't know what your plan is after that. They're going to catch Yapsaw. Oh, but Yutoro went back. Yutoro went back. That's got the BKB. So a bit of miscommunication there on the side of Team Spirit. Mira was looking to go in, but there's a secondary smoke coming from behind. I mean, it's the same smoke, but maybe they thought the movement's over. They don't know that Maposhka and Collapse are here as well. They will just take out this Ancient Granite Golem. 250 gold. Easy, plus 250. Toronto Tokyo, very close now to this Orchid. He will have it in 5 gold. He's been working on this for a very, very long time. The timing is going to be almost too late. Nisha has the BKBs and the Yule. So the Orchid is not going to do anything on Nisha. Let's see. Is it going to kill Shadow Demon? No. Possibly not. He's got the Ghost Scepter. If you're going to just get that off. Elder Titan? Maybe Elder Titan he can use the Orchid against. Lycan will work against the Lycan as well. But, yeah, certainly that timing for getting the Tiny or the Lena or even the Shadow Demon. I mean, if you don't get the Shadow Demon, he's going to save someone with the Disruption. Secret, smoking up mid. They do have the Ancient Thunderhide to push the wave. I think they're pinging out that was smoked. They're pinging out that was indeed smoked. So they know that Secret are moving. And are they just going to go into the Roche Pit? No, DD. No, there was a DD. Who took the DD? DD on Toronto Tokyo. They're going straight into the Roche Pit. They know that Secret are possibly bottom. I mean, it's risky to fight in the Roche Pit. There is an Earth Splitter and Stomp available. Puppy can scout out with the poison and overcomes the Spirit right now. They know it's on. Team Spirit know it's on. Are they going to be able to get here in time? I think it's going to be too late. The Wolf scouted out as well. There is Maposhka waiting to curse anyone who comes around. And it looks like Team Spirit will make it out. But that is God Strength used. Down for 82 seconds. So, Team Spirit have got to be a little bit careful. And look, they have the Aegis, but Secret are looking to fight. They know that they use God Strength on this Roche. DD is going to expire.
Over here now. Oh, its middle tower is under attack.
That was... If Toronto Tokyo or even anyone else on that team had shown there, I think Secret would have gone in knowing that Sven doesn't really want to fight right now. He doesn't have the God Strength for another 52 seconds. Like, his BKB is up, but... oh, look at this. He's got the Silver Edge coming out as well. He's got the Silver Edge almost. He's got the Shadow Element queued up. Bottom lane, Maposhka just with the blink. He can get away. Tumberman doesn't have a blink himself. They will deny the tower and get out of dodge. Puppy looking to catch anyone who is straying. Yeah, Matumberman, they're looking through the trees. Someone else is still here, surely. But no, they're all gone. They all got out with the blink on Maposhka. I think they don't know about the blink on Maposhka yet right now. So Orchid on Toronto Tokyo, and he will be going for the BKB next. I think that's just a necessary evil. He needs that BKB. Collapse does have the blink and the Horn Toss. So importantly, Horn Toss does have the plus 10 seconds in power duration, importantly for the Sven. Sven, Yutoro is just sitting top at the moment. Will hit... Oh! Is that Lycan ult? Lycan ult committed. So the shapeshift has been used. Oh no! That's the Wolf Bite! That's Matumberman! Here's the Tiny. Here's the Rock Wolf. He isn't going to run in. Okay, they don't want to reveal it yet. They don't want to reveal it. I mean, sooner or later they're probably going to see Zai with the Ags, but I mean, they're going to see it on the lane now. Do they ping it out? Maybe not. They might not have seen that just then. They might not have seen it. So the Wolf Bite is active. Has a decent cooldown, 80-second cooldown. Actually, slightly less than the shapeshift, ironically. So Lycan can actually give his ultimate to other allies faster than he can use it himself. You know, because reasons. That's about all I can say. Because reasons. Zip in from Toronto, Tokyo, back out. Knows that Puppy's around, probably other members of Team Secret as well. This is the tournament lives on the line right now. Both teams want to play safely. They want to play to their vision. This is what both teams are doing. Look, they have an obs here, and Secret are just around it. Team Spirit have an obs up here, and that's where they're playing. Both teams are playing around their vision. Catapult wave coming in. They will get this tier 2. Well, the glyph will come out. They should finish it off because they probably want to get control over this outpost in the jungle. They're not going to get it for the minute though. Anyone coming to defend. Shitoro is level 20. He's got plus 10 Warcry armor. Plus 10. So this is 25 bonus armor on the Warcry. 25. He's going to try and survive the burst of this Wolf Tiny. Here we go again. Matumba Man. He's got a DD. I'm having flashbacks. It's Groundhog Day. This is yesterday, and this time, Secret are the ones with the DD Tiny. And my goodness, there goes one. He's got the blink. He finds one, and Secret are on the retreat. They cannot fight this DD. Maposhka, he's going to ulti him, but that only holds him back for a little bit now. The wolf is still coming. The wolf is at your door, and you are just being hounded. Toronto Tokyo with a long zip in. He's still got a BKB. Yutoro, he's trying to fight. Is he actually going to do it? He's going to kill the Tiny. Yutoro, he's going ham. BKB with the Silver Edge. The crits are coming out. They're actually turning around on a Secret. Puppy's been caught as well by Collapse, and the skewer tips coming out on Yutoro because they realize Team Spirit give him the triple kill. This is massive for the side of Team Spirit. That was a massive item timing for Team Secret, and they couldn't do it. Team Secret, that wasn't how it turned out for them yesterday. I mean, Yutoro, he just turned. I mean, the wolf form did wear out, which enabled the Tiny to get killed by Yutoro. If he still had the wolf form active, he would have just, Yapsaw. Yapsaw. Oh, they see him. They do. Yapsaw. And see you later. Yutoro, unstoppable. This Sven is huge. 27 minutes in, 21k net worth. He's going for the Satanic next. He's going to be pretty much unkillable. If the Tiny's wolf form hadn't ran out, he would have been fine to disengage from the Sven. Remember, the number one rule with Sven is kite, kite, kite. If he can't hit you, he can't kill you. Okay? Now, he does have a blink and the Silver Edge to help sort of fix some of those issues. And he's going to be going in for the Swift Blink. Oh, and he's going to get the Shard as well. The Shard, Storm Hammer now applies a Dispel. So no more of these pesky Ghost Scepters. Okay, reduce cooldown by 4 seconds. That makes it an 8-second cooldown. He doesn't want to get kited. I mean, if he gets the Storm Hammer, the Superman Sven as well, he will pretty much not be stopped anywhere on the map. So there is a Shard on the Lycan. Lycan has grabbed the Shard so he can push out with the uncontrollable wolves. Just going to apply pressure on the map. I mean, he's got the Ancient Thunderhide, he's got the Shard, so the waves are always going to be pushing in against Team Spirit. And look right now, there's creeps at the tower, creeps bottom lane, and Team Spirit are not showing in either of them. So Team Secret, they're huddling up. They know that they're on the hunt. Where's the wolf? The wolf, oh, Puppy, Aeon Disc. He's going to save himself from the initiation. Toronto Tokyo onto the backline, onto the wolf. He's drawing enough onto Zai as he can. But, big RP, no, RP onto one. But there is a big Winter's Curse. Matumba Man is full formed up. Back in. I mean, Yutaro's gone. Yutaro's gone. Yutaro didn't get his BKB off. What happened to the man? He dealt 2.4. I think it was just the tiny. I think the tiny just hit him. 4k, more than 4k. I think tiny just hit him. Wow, it's a game of initiation. I mean, they didn't know about the Aeon Disc on Puppy. Now they do. So they know that Puppy is not a target they can blow up right from the outset until they get the Dispel from the Shard. He might even get that before the Swift Blink on Yatoro. He stomped. It's going to expire, and Miro will be saved by the Cold Embrace. BKB used. Another Shadow Realm. The poison's coming. Collapse with the catch. Here comes the Storm with the BKB, but saved by the Disruption. But Tiny is still caught in here. Fear's going to come out, and Tiny will go down, but Tumble Man's been caught. Yatoro, he's turned up. They're trying to catch this pesky wolf, and he'll go down as well with the Cursed Crown on top of him. Team Secret just overstaying their welcome a little bit. Nisha, is he going back in? They're going to get the Dominator creep. Plus 250. Plus 250. Nisha, he's stealing up on this high ground. He's got BKB, he's got Laguna. Yapsil's here as well with the splitter. They could probably blow up pretty much anyone on the team with those two if they get the LSA off first into the splitter. Puppy. Puppy. Oh, Puppy. Puppy. The absolute plays. This is how good you are. He backpacked the Aeon Disc. He backpacked it so it didn't proc. Knowing that it wasn't really relevant for that to happen right now. He backpacked the Aeon Disc. Puppy. With the absolute god tier plays. I mean, the quick thinking. I mean, there's a lot of people who flame Puppy and these older players like Kuroki say they've been around the game too long, that they're not good enough to be at a top tier anymore, that they're really just there to draft and not really play the game. But you see a play like that, that's high awareness, quick reflexes, and, you know, good technical ability in the game. I mean, the Wolf's in there trying to deny something. Did the Wolf deny anything?
Will always be to rise again.
Did the Shard? They've got shards. People have got shards. I think they got the Shard then. Perhaps on Toronto, Tokyo. Yeah, he's putting his boots back in. I think he got the Shard. So we have the Overload. Overload is available.
Zap.
So, similar to Morphling timings, there is a timing to this Wolf Bite. And if, like, it's going to be strong for the rest of the game, but there is it's definitely very timing oriented. The BKB is wearing down, it's down to 6 seconds. So Matama Man's looking, and if he does find anyone, he'll kill them. Be sure of this. If he finds someone in the wolf form coming out of Silver Edge, they will instantly die. I even think Yataro dies if he doesn't get the BKB off. Long zip in. Aeon Disc procced. And Puppy will be going down. Toronto Togo having a much better game on Storm this game. He's got the Bloodstone up. He's got plenty of mana regen. He was running out of mana in that game 1, so he's feeling much better about the long zip ins and be able to get out. He has the escape strategy. Team Spirit, 9k net worth lead. Are they starting to believe? Is this the moment they've been waiting for? Entire year. Actually, entire 2 years. Playing Dota. And are they about to make it into a TI final? Wolf form up on Matumba Man again. He's going to run out. Shadow Blade active as well. He's going to try and find anyone. They are under the cover of smoke as well. So he's moving at max movement speed. 550. Anyone who, if he finds Toronto Tokyo, he's dead. If he finds Mira, he's dead. Oh, he does get the Shadow Realm off. And the turnaround with the Cursed Crown. Mira, feeling it. Oh, a little bit of lag. Hopefully that's just on the server end and not on my end. Toro looking to move in. He's got his own Swift Blink. Silver Edge Puppy. No Aeon just for 25. Can he catch someone? Perhaps not. Patience. Patience. Nisha just hasn't seemed to scale so much this game. He is sitting towards the bottom of the net worth. Toronto Tokyo has managed to actually climb over the tiny in net worth, so he's very strong right now. He's actually backpacked a lot of net worth, the plate mail and soaring. Oh, they actually catch Tiny. Collapses here as well. BKB popped. Cold Embrace to save. Where is Yataro? Here he comes. Yataro has arrived, and Matumba Man is caught. He was off hunting. He was off hunting, and then he found the prey all right, but then the prey found him. Now he does have a buyback, so they need to be careful on the side of Spirit. He's low on mana, Toronto Tokyo. He wants to go in. Just maybe trying to force out a buyback. Does have the Aegis, that's one life down. Doesn't catch anyone else. Winter's Curse coming out over onto Lena, but it's only a short one. Long zip. Lycan form forced out over onto Zai. But if you miss that timing, this is the problem with Lycan. Look at the build he's gone. He's got the Overlord, he's got the Bite, he's got the Drum. And the pushing out with the Uncontrollable Wolves. What does this man offer you in the fights? This Lycan played by Zai. What is he going to offer you? I mean, this is giving your net worth to someone else. It's just giving you 10 stats. This is giving your net worth to a creep. This is giving your net worth to your allies. You yourself, you actually don't long zip in, actually going for the double catch. They're going to blow him up. With the electric, with the overload. The shard coming out, they didn't stand a chance. And they're onto the high ground. They've used the glyph. This Rax is gone. God Strength is active. Zai, no Lycan off for 34. I mean, this is an Aeon Disc proc. They're still going to get him. Puppy. He is walking away. Will it be enough? There's a buyback out on Nisha. Mira with the Shadow Realm turns around with the Cursed Crown onto Matumba Man. And they'll look to disengage. Nisha, you don't have buyback. I mean, they're hunting. They're chasing right now. They want more. Matumba Man, he's wolfed up, but he's almost run out of duration. They've caught someone, but the wolf is down. That's just the supports. Just the supports. So, they managed to get out on all the cores of Team Spirit. They didn't want to turn around and fight there. I mean, I'm not sure why. They had the RP, Winter's Curse, everything was up. So, probably just the God Strength. And that's probably a fair enough call. You don't want to lose the game not having a God Strength available. So they will have respawns on the side of Team Spirit. 30 seconds. Shouldn't need to use any buybacks.
That's exact.
It doesn't look like Secret are going to get much out of the map. Roche, not going to be up for another minute and 42 at the shortest time possible. Could be much longer than that. Are we wolfing again? No, we're just howling. Every time we hear the howl, oh, we have a Hex. Okay. Zai can make plays in the fight now. He has Hex. Constantly spamming this howl. Just pushing the lanes. So, with Zai, with the shapeshift, he can get in with the Hex, initiate onto maybe Miposhka or Mira, and make sure that they don't have any problems, any effect in these fights. Kings are out of right on top. Gem is available. Puppy's gonna see him. Oh, Blink misses, but long zip in from Toronto Tokyo, and Puppy goes out. Winter's Curse on the back line. They catch 3. They're going to follow it with the RP. The Terrorize, the Stun. They've got nothing. They're cleaving through all of them. Team Spirit, this is the TI. This is TI on the line. They're 4 dead. They've caught Puppy as well. They're all dead on the side of Team Secret. It's a rampage over to Yataro. Easiest fight of their life. Team Spirit. They're going to the TI Finals. Team Spirit, they're just waiting for him to tap out on Secret. They have no buybacks. If they march to the throne right now, there is nothing that can stop them. There's a courier attempting to bait them. That's all they have right now. They have their couriers. The slow realization is kicking in. The GG's call out. There it is. Team Spirit are moving on to face PSG LGD in the final of TI 10.